Let's be honest. Anger is fun. Righteous indignation is cathartic when someone's challenging you and you don't agree with them. But if you want to change people's minds, or more importantly, have them change their own mind, it's not really that constructive. I've always found it's best to start with empathy. It's a cliche, but it's a truism. First seek to understand, then to be understood. Use techniques like active listening. Try and make sure that you're understanding what they're saying and ask them questions if you don't know if you are. Say things like, if I'm understanding you right, or so what I'm hearing is, these ways they'll feel heard and it may make the situation a little bit less tense. Then you have to concentrate on your own argument. Make sure that you're arguing the point properly, that you know what you're talking about to the best of your ability, that you stick to the subject, you don't wander off into the weeds, and that you avoid fallacies and logical inconsistencies if you possibly can. A little bit of training in logic and that kind of thing may help, but you don't need it. Just argue the point the best you can. Now, you can't turn off that anger, that frustration. It's difficult to do so. We're not robots. So channel it. Make it the whetstone on which you sharpen the blade of your incisive commentary. Make it into passion rather than outrage. Use it to keep them on the point. Stop them from wandering off or galloping all over your talking points with their own. But don't let it overflow if you can possibly help it. And then we have to really admit that no one conversation is going to change someone's mind. You're not in it to win, to beat them, to own them. You're there to give them a different perspective, argued from the best point you can, and to give your perspective on their points from the best point that you can, with the hope that they will come to the conclusion that more mirrors your own than theirs, if you feel that they are wrong. But you're not going to win. It's not about who's right, it's about what's right. But finally, well, sometimes someone's just looking for a fight. Sometimes they just want to be confrontational or get a rise out of you, and sometimes we fall to that. Here we're only human. If things spill over, try and keep yourself controlled, but don't feel bad if you lose your temper a little bit. And on points where you find it truly abhorrent, truly unethical or unconscionable, don't back down. You don't have to concede every point. You don't let them walk all over you. Hold your head high, look them in the eye, thank them for their comments, and move on.